Alright, my friends, I am about to embark on yet another camping adventure. Gonna go chase some giant brook trout at a couple lakes. But before we do that, I think I'm gonna air down my tires. It's a pretty bumpy ride. All right, we've made it to our camping spot, and right through these trees is the lake we're gonna fish. One of the lakes we're gonna fish. My first and foremost priority is catching fish. I wanna get into a giant brook trout this evening. It's like noon right now because it takes so long to get up here. We're gonna set up camp later, build a fire, cook dinner, all that good stuff, but I'm gonna grab my rod, we're gonna head over, and we're gonna catch a fish. All right, I'm all rigged up. And it is fishing time. I'm gonna walk around to the other side of the lake where there's a little spring that pours in. And typically that's where the brookies stack up and spawn this time of year. Are there any fish? Oh, there's a couple fish. There's some brook trout. Okay, fish confirmed. I spooked them when I walked up here. There was probably about a dozen just sitting right there in about 1.5 feet of water. Some really nice ones, big males, and I spooked them, so hopefully they come back. But I've got this little white and yellow jig streamer. I've done really well with this in the past here for spawners, but we'll see. Sometimes you have to go with tiny, tiny little nymphs. There's a nice one right there. Let's get him. Oh, there was one. I just got smoked by like a 1 pounder, decent. Well, I might change here real quick already. I wonder if it's too early just to throw an egg. I feel like that might be kind of a cheat code here. Should we just go straight to the egg? Usually I only tie the egg on when things get real tough, but I don't know, maybe we'll just go straight to it. All right, so we got the gummy egg tied on. We'll see if we can't get one with this. I can see them out there, but they're definitely still pre-spawn. They're moving around. They haven't really paired up yet. So I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we will see. Oh, got him, there we go. There we go. Nice. On the egg, dude. Pull him away from the other ones. Yes. He came out from under the log right there. There we go. Get him in. Got him. Woohoo. There we go, folks. First fish of the trip. Oh, let's bring him up here. Dang, okay. I wasn't really expecting that. I tied that egg on. I used that little jig streamer for like 3 minutes and I just wasn't feeling it. Tied the gummy egg on and threw it right across this log. He came out and ate it right up, no hesitation. Obviously that's not exactly the size that I'm here for, but first fish, we're just getting started. Chunky, about a 1 pound male. That is gorgeous, man. Really, really dark colors. He's not super vibrant, but he's got that black belly. I love him. Beautiful brook trout. Hopefully it's one of many today. Didn't take too long. Good deal. Usually I only break out the egg patterns if fishing is really, really tough, but just figured we'd start with it pretty much. And I think we can get a couple more.
Many hours later.
Okay, here is the deal. The fish are just not biting. I caught one nice chunky male and that's it. Then I had one other fish come over to look at my egg, but those fish are just lockjawed. So I've made the decision to hike about a half mile to another lake where the fish are typically easier to catch, but I'm not gonna speak too soon because I just need to catch some fish today. It's like 2:15. And we've also got to, you know, cook dinner and set up camp and all that good stuff. So I don't know how long we'll be able to fish at this lake, but I'm just feeling like I should go try it. All right, here we are. Lake number 2. I was here a few weeks ago, pulled a couple fish out. So we'll see if they're hungry this time. Oh, I can see him down there. I can see him down there kicking up mud and dirt. Oh, there was one. I just got smoked. My line just jumped. Let it sink all the way to the bottom. Yeah, that was definitely a fish. Oh, I got him. Oh my gosh. I just saw a big fish come and chase this thing down. Oh my gosh, he came all the way up here. He was pursuing it. I've got a big purple woolly bugger with a orange head, little fuzzy head, and he freaking chased it down. I think I was late to the hook set. That is such a good sign. All right, folks, I just hooked up, had my camera off, and I don't know if I got this fish in the gill plate. I don't know if he went for it or if I just totally sideswiped him. I hope he at least went for it, but I don't know. Either way, I mean, that's a chunky fish. Check that out. Big female, fat, full of eggs. There's a lot of fish down there, so there's a good chance I just totally swiped her, but got her right there on the side of the gill. This is a fat, fat fish. Look at that. Chunk. I mean, based on how thick she is, I bet she goes about 1.5 pounds. She's not super long, but hey, I'll take it. See you later, girl. I'm using this big green woolly bugger now. Really stands out. I'm just kind of dragging it down there in the mud. And I know I had one fish for sure come over and pin it against the dirt. But then I kind of spooked them and they stirred up the bottom, and I don't know if they're gonna bite anymore, but there's some big fish down there for sure. All right, well, I just snagged this fish. Wait, no, I didn't. Did I get him? There we go. Wait, did I get this fish? Yeah, there we go, folks. Wait, hold on. I can't even tell if I snagged this fish or not. Did I actually catch him? I can't even tell. Where is it? Oh, yeah. There we go. Where's my jig? Oh my gosh, this fish is missing an eye. I hooked him right underneath the jaw. I don't know if he went for it or not. It was literally right there. What the heck? This fish doesn't have an eye though. Like, he's not even blind. He's literally missing an eye. Look at that. Does he have an eye on the other side? Yeah, he's got an eye on this side. He was hooked right underneath the jaw. Nice and really pretty, but literally look at that. He does not have an eye right there. He's got an eye on this side. That is so weird. I gotta get a picture of that. We're gonna let him go. Thanks, buddy. I've caught blind fish before, but never one that's just totally missing an eye. Maybe he got plucked out by a bird or something. At least there's fish down there, and I know that they can be caught because I saw one chase it down, but there's just a good chance we're gonna snag them, which I do not want to do. And I can't see him either. Every once in a while I'll see like the white fins swarming around down there, but all I can really do is sink that jig to the bottom and pop it. Pop it and feel for a bite. Another one, there we go. Oh shoot. Dude, yep, snagged this one too. Dang, okay. I'm leaving. I don't want to sit here and just snag these fish. Yep, got him right in the... Got him right in the belly. Pretty fish, but I think I'm gonna leave after this. Look at that. Chunky fish, cool. Really pretty, but we didn't really catch him. I think I'm gonna head back to that other lake because then I know I won't snag him. I mean, look at that thing. That's a little football. He's even kind of deformed on the back a little bit. Short and stocky. Really pretty fish. We're gonna get back on the trail, head back to the first lake, and just fish out the rest of the day there. Oh well. Got him. Got him. Yes. Yes, bring her over here. Grab my net. Yes. That's a good fish. Nice. And got her. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, we've returned to the first lake, and I was not recording, but I had a big fish, like a 3-pound male, come up, chase my egg down, and I just set the hook and totally missed him. So these fish are starting to get a little more active, and we just caught a chunky female on the egg pattern. I think that's what we're gonna be fishing with the rest of the time. What's crazy is just based on, like, this is a pretty solid fish, but out of the ones I can see down there, this is definitely on the smaller side. Like, she looked a lot smaller underwater, but that's a chunk. I'm happy with that. Very happy. Send her right back here through the weeds. Whew. Okay, so now we're gonna have to wait for these fish to calm back down, because I just stirred it all up, kicked up all the dust. And yeah, now we're gonna have to wait about 5-10 minutes before we drop back in there. But that's what got her, dude. I mean, if you guys are struggling catching fall brook trout, really finicky fish, just any kind of egg pattern, obviously, I mean, now's the time of year. It's weird, I still don't know why I don't know if they're trying to eat them, or I've also heard that they try to eliminate competition by eating other eggs. I don't know what's true, but for really finicky brook trout, it's just an instinct for them to come over and check out an egg. Gosh dang it, son of a, no! No! Oh, I just missed another big one. On a white woolly bugger. I did switch from the egg. And it sunk all the way in the gravel, and she came over and scooped it up. I did not even, like, touch her with the hook. How the heck? Oh my gosh. The struggles of fall brook trout fishing when you can see giant fish, but none of them are biting. Oh, no! No! That was one of the biggest fish down there. How did I miss him? There we go. Fish on, fish on. Fish on. Nice brookie. Nice big male. There we go. Bouncing it on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Didn't snag him either, baby. That is in the mouth. Gotcha. Careful. Nope. No. There we go. Whew. Got him. Heck yeah. That's a chunky fish. Let's bring him over in the light so you guys can actually see him. We're not getting many, but we're getting a couple solid fish. We got this guy on that kind of green and white woolly bugger. I've literally had it for like 5 years now, and it still catches fish. That's a fatty. No trophies yet, but we're headed in the right direction. That's a good fish. Very happy with that. All right, my friend. Thank you for biting. Love big brookies. Hopefully we can get bigger. I think we can. These fish are starting to get active. Later. Okay, so we made it off the water. As you can see, didn't get any more fish. Didn't get any trophies either. But we did catch a couple nice ones, so definitely could be worse. But I've driven down the mountain a little bit to this campsite. I was planning on camping at that lake, but I decided that I don't want to fish there tomorrow. So I've driven down a ways, found this nice little spot that I camped at a few years ago. We've got the remnants of a fire pit right here, and we're kind of running low on time. So I'm gonna gather up some firewood and get my stove set up and then cook some dinner, and then we'll go from there. All right, gathered up a pretty decent amount of firewood. That'll probably last us an hour or two. And I got my cot set up in the bed of the truck, even though it's gonna be like 30 degrees tonight, because I think the low in the valley is gonna be 35. I just wanna sleep under the stars, you know? This is a very warm sleeping bag. I've got some warm clothes, so we're gonna do it. All right. Break out the hexagon kit. Tons of dead pine needles around here. Will make for excellent fire starter. Little garlic, and we've got a ribeye tonight, boys. You guys have been telling me to, I usually always cook New York steaks, but you guys say ribeyes are better. And this is a thin ribeye and it was still 12 bucks. We are gonna season it with some smoked Redmond real salt. Never tried this before, obviously, never opened it. Just gonna take a pinch, sprinkle it on top. All right, and just like that, I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna set it to the side and let it finish cooking. It's thin, so I don't wanna like cook the crap out of it. Just a couple minutes on each side. Dinner is served. Steak and potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, which are so good. Some people hate them. My brother hates them. Like, dude, they're so good. I mean, it's on there for like 3 minutes and it's already well done, yeah. It's gonna be good though. Oh yeah. I'm gonna sprinkle a little more of this smoked salt over the potatoes. That's good. Can't go wrong with steak and potatoes. All right, folks, it is fire time, and it's starting to get chilly out here. Like I said, the low in the valley is going to be 35, I believe, if I saw it correctly. So it's going to be freezing up here. It's definitely cold right now, and we've got a clear sky, so that's just going to make it even colder. But yeah, I've got a couple lakes in mind that we're going to go to tomorrow that I've done really well at, and then I've also had some really hard days. Fishing wasn't awesome today. Hopefully we can turn it around tomorrow. We still caught some fish, like it could be worse. But I just want to get into a whole mess of big fish. So yeah, I'm gonna chill around the fire, stay nice and warm. I'll probably stay by the fire as long as I can, then we'll crawl in bed. I got my heavy sleeping bag, an extra blanket, and a big coat if we need it. Fun time out here. And I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. That was a chilly night. I'm glad I brought my extra blanket because I sure used it. Before we do anything, we gotta get a fire stoked back up and warm up a little bit, and then we'll cook breakfast. There we go. that feels nice. Goodness, that was the coldest night camping so far this year. The hardest part is making the decision to get out of the sleeping bag, putting on cold socks. I had to sit in the truck and warm up with the heater on for like 15 minutes. Take our little tin here, and that will be our lid. And then I've got this new part that's gonna keep the lid from sliding down. You have these two little holes, and you just stick this piece right down there. Now it can't fall off. I'm gonna take some hot coals. First I'm gonna put my glove on because that's freaking hot. Take some coals, set them behind the stove, and that's where we're gonna get the heat from the bottom. That's why you want to put a bunch of big chunks in right at the start so you can have plenty of coals ready to go. That should be enough back there. I'll probably let the flames die out. Got some Pillsbury butter tasting biscuits this morning. They're gonna explode. Oh, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna just take a little butter up the baking sheet. These are gonna take up the entire sheet. Oh yeah. Perfect. And now, close our lid. Another important thing that I've kind of been learning, you got to keep these flaps closed on the side because a lot of the heat will escape if these aren't closed up good enough. So sometimes you got to get a rock or a pine cone and just kind of set it next to it to keep it closed. I'm gonna keep feeding some pieces of wood in there, keep a nice little steady flame. While those biscuits are baking, I'm gonna make our gravy at the same time. I've got these extra parts Steve gave me, and they go just right here, I believe. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Right there, that's right. Just like so. And that'll give us some stability that we can set our frying pan on there. Obviously most of the heat is going to be concentrated towards the back of the pan, but that's alright. Jimmy Dean maple sausage this morning. Of course, you can't have non-maple sausage. This is only the second time making gravy like this, so go easy on me. I'm just trying this out. Whatever we make, it's gonna be good and I'm gonna eat it. So that's all that matters. But I am gonna chisel off some butter here. Ooh, I can see those biscuits rising under there. They're looking amazing. I gotta show you guys in a second. Oh my goodness. They're cooking way faster than I thought they were. Look at that. Golden on top. They're almost done, dude. Still a little bit soft. I don't want to touch them. I don't want to look at the bottoms. I'm sure the bottoms are looking awesome, but I don't want to risk deflating them. We could literally pull those off in like a minute. I'm not really sure how much fat we're gonna need. I almost think we're gonna need more, a little more butter. Before we finish our gravy, I'm gonna take these biscuits off. I just looked at them again and they're like golden, and I don't want to overcook them. Oh my gosh, little dark. I mean, that's not even dark. Well, it is a little dark, but I still think that's perfect. Let's see this one. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think you can call that burnt. It's like barely blackened. I'd still eat that and it'll taste fine. Hopefully I got flour and not powdered sugar. think we can start adding the milk in. Hopefully that's enough flour, or hopefully that's not too much flour. Oh yeah, folks. That's looking good. It's starting to thicken up. I think that's a really good sausage to gravy ratio right there. All right, check it. We got our 2 biscuits right here. Let's see how they're looking on the inside. Oh yeah, perfect, like nice and fluffy. We couldn't have cooked these biscuits any better out here. I can guarantee you that. I'm just gonna throw it all in there. I don't know if we're gonna be able to eat all that, but bro, for camping, I don't think you can get much better than that. That might be the best biscuits and gravy I've ever made. The biscuits are 100% the best biscuits I've ever made. You guys already know it. Amazing, truly. Every once in a while, I make something that I'm pretty proud of. All right, my friends, got camp all cleaned up. Dumped 3 bottles of water on the fire so it's not starting up anytime soon. Took us a while to get everything cleaned up because it's probably about 9:30 in the morning if I had to guess. So we're gonna get on the trail and then we're gonna head to a completely different area and hopefully get into some fish. Fingers crossed. All right, folks, finally we made it. The wind has picked up a little bit, which is not my favorite, but we made it to the lake right there through those trees. We are going for tiger trout, splake, and brook trout if we want to hike up to another lake. But I'm gonna grab our stuff and we're gonna hike down there. Hopefully this wind calms down. And look at that, dude. Time always goes by so fast when you're out here. It's already noon. Ridiculous. So I have 2 goals for today. 1, catch a giant tiger trout. Also, a cutthroat trout that we can cook for dinner. That shouldn't be too much to ask, right? Just want a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-pound tiger trout maybe. Love these orange aspens, man. Here in about a week, they're all gonna be gone, which is just so sad. Enjoy them while you can. Man, such a pretty lake. I'm gonna hike clear to that other side. I think we're gonna be more sheltered by the wind, but the wind's already kind of changing directions now. But that's where I wanna go fish anyways. I'm feeling good. We've located fish. I already missed like 3 bites. I'm just gonna throw this out on an indicator. I prefer to sight fish, you guys know me, but I'm just gonna try this for a second. See if anyone wants a tasty leech down there. Okay, I'd be surprised if we didn't get a bite right here. I haven't even spooked them. There's a little spring that comes in just right over there, and that's one of the spots they like to stack up at. I haven't spooked them. Oh yeah, I can see them, dude. There's fish right up on the rocks. There we go. There's one. Not the size rafter. There's some freaking toads down there, like big males. Orange bellies, white tipped fins. This is a little female splake. I'll take it, dude. All right. And fish in the net. Look at that. Little panner. She'd be perfect for the pan, but I mean, we're probably gonna keep one at some point. I want to keep a cutthroat because they'll taste better since these splake are trying to spawn, but we might just keep a splake if that's all we can catch. Pops off the leech. There we go. Beautiful fish. Looks like a brookie. It is indeed a splake. See ya. All right. So we have left that lake. We caught one little splake, But it was just too windy, so I'm bushwhacking to another lake, and hopefully the wind won't be as bad and the fish are a little bit more hungry, because I only got that one bite and that is it. Assuming I can find the trail, because it kind of disappears on you and you just kind of end up making your own. And here we are. Gorgeous. Nice. Ooh, big tiger spotted over there. Big old boy. Oh, one's gonna come over and look at it. He's coming over, he's coming over. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Getting ready. Oh, dang it, he got spooked. I think I lifted my rod up and he saw like a little shadow. He came over and he was about an inch away from biting it though. We're gonna try what always gets me finicky tigers, or most of the time. And that is a little ice cream cone. Oh, one's rising, one's rising. Oh! Oh, he just swiped at it. He bumped it with his nose. He didn't like something. Okay, I think these fish can be caught. They're actually showing some interest. Took the indicator off, and we're in stealth mode here. This is how we're gonna get them. Slowly sink that midge down. These fish are sitting on the bottom. Oh, oh, he turned on it. No, I missed him. I missed him. That was a big brookie, big brook trout. Big brook trout. And he had it. I saw it disappear, and he must have just spit it at the exact moment. Got him. There we go. Good brook trout. I'm recording, yes. There's a fish. Ooh, 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 that's a nice one. That's a good one. And I got 5X tippet, so I gotta make sure he doesn't wrap around that log on the bottom. Where's my net? This is a good brook trout. This might be the biggest brook trout I've ever caught from this lake. I haven't caught many. It's just mostly tiger trout, but here we go. Oh, almost, almost. Got him. Yeah, there we go. Just got him on the little ice cream cone. It was windy. I kind of guessed when to set the hook. I threw it down there. I saw him chase after it, and then I saw him get right up to it, and I just set the hook. Thankfully, he had it. Pinned him right there in the tip of the nose. I wouldn't say he's a trophy or nothing, but it's a solid fish. I mean, I'm happy. It's been a tough day so far, so I'm gonna take anything I can get. Heck yeah. You know, I came here looking for tigers, but cannot complain about a chunky brookie, especially one that pretty. Wow. All right, we're gonna get him back. Whew. Well, that makes me feel a lot better. I was getting pretty frustrated. Every time a blast of wind would blow into my face, oh, I hate the wind. But we got 2 fish under our belt now, a splake and a brook. Now we need a tiger. Fish on, I wasn't recording. Dang it. I've been recording all flippin' day, and I just decided to take a seat on this rock, put an indicator and a leech on, and I'm not kidding. On the drop, indicator down. I almost couldn't believe it. And this is a good fish. This is a big tiger. Dang it, man. I mean, I'm stoked we got one, but of course. I'm recording all day, and I only hook up when I turn my camera off. Holy cow. Oh, and I'm using 5X tippet, so, you know, I'm gonna let him take a run. Oh, just like that. This is a big fish. Big fish. Just can't let him swim underneath these fallen trees that are sitting on the bottom. Get him up on top. Look at that. That's a giant, bro. That's a flippin' tank. Dude, this is a monster. Yeah. Yes. He's got 2 others. You can probably see him. 2 other nice ones. chasing him, wondering what's wrong. Oh goodness, there he goes. And he's all up in the moss. Do I still have him? I still got him. Oh my gosh. I thought I lost him there for a second. Okay, we gotta get him in. No more games, no more games. Yeah, baby, woohoo! Giant tiger in the net. Yeah! Oh my goodness. Freaking monster. That's what we hiked all the way over here for. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm stoked. Tough fishing the last day. We've certainly caught a couple, but it has not been great. Kind of not awesome conditions either. Windy, but hey. That fish right there just made the trip. That's a solid tiger. There we go, man. That is fish of the day right there. This is what we've been working for all day. It's been slow today and yesterday, but finally got a big fish in the net. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I didn't bring my phone with me, so I don't get to get a picture of this beast, but I think we got some good video. Man, I think we'll get an underwater release of him too. I mean, look at that. He just fills up the whole net almost. So pretty. There he goes. Whew. And just like that, the trip is saved. It was still gonna be a good trip nonetheless, but I wanted to get a good fish, and that was it right there. Wasn't the 5-pound brookie I wanted when I came out here, but hey, I'll take it. And dude, we still got tons of time left. The sun is gonna go behind the mountain in probably 40 minutes or so, but I think we're gonna get another one on the leech, baby. There we go, got him. Got him. On the indicator, I think indicator might be the way to go, guys. Yeah, this time on a little ice cream cone. Nice male tiger. Get in here. Get in here. It's a good fish, and got him. Oh, that's a stud. That's bigger than I thought. He's wider than I thought. Look at that. That is awesome. Got a humpback and everything, hook jaw. Pinned him right there in the skin of the nose. That is fish of the day, I think. He's just too pretty for him not to be. Oh, it's so cool. Gnarly tiger. This guy definitely needs an underwater release. He's too pretty not to. One last look at him. Wow. Gorgeous. All right, the sun is about to go behind the mountain there, and we are gonna head back to that other lake and try to get a fish for dinner. We caught 2 tigers and a brook here. All 3 were really nice fish, very happy with it, given the conditions. But now it's dinner time. We need a fish for dinner because I don't really have anything else. But yeah, until next time, this was awesome. Hope to return very soon. Back on the trail. I think we go this way. Fish on. There we go. Check it out, guys. I'm by the dam of the first lake we were fishing. Threw out a leech and an indicator, and we just hooked up on a little splake. Not the cutthroat I was going for, but I think this fish will taste just fine. Oh, he just popped up. Woo-hoo. We're gonna do it simple and just do fish tonight. Look how dark the meat is. This time of year I figured they'd all be up spawning, but this one was definitely not spawning. Just gonna sprinkle a little salt inside, and then when we take the skin off, we'll throw some more on. It's been a while since I've done just fish, nothing else. Just gut them, toss them in the pan, nice and simple. Have plenty of butter, but really that temperature right there, just with those hot coals, is about perfect. If we can maintain that, that'll be nice. Cooking over fire is definitely something you have to get good at, and I'm learning new things every day. Like, the higher up in elevation you are, the harder it is to maintain the flame, just because the air or the oxygen is thinner. So kind of got to help it out every now and then. We've got just a little bit of butter left and we're not cooking anything else, so might as well just toss another little cube of butter in. What would Gordon Ramsay do? Yeah. Just baste it with butter. Let's see if we can take the bones out. There you go, fresh splake straight out of the lake. I caught them probably 20 to 25 minutes ago, something like that. Cooked in butter, a lot of butter. This is almost better than that steak last night. Other than you gotta watch for a few bones. It's so chilly out here, you take it off the burner for a minute and it gets cold. Alright, well that is going to do it for me out here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of fun, caught some good fish, and I just love being out here, man. Favorite time of the year. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.